Well, good morning. It's been a while since my last video. So for those of you who do not know, my name is Gary. My friends call me Gur, and this is Gur's Place. I'm going to start off with saying I hate gear videos. I really do. And so, of course, on a rainy day, I'm going to do a gear video, a short one. I don't mind gear videos that are short. It's the gear videos that string out to 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour on a gear video. Well, if I'm not careful, I'm going to run into that. So let's get started right away. The only thing I'm going to talk about today are some recent additions to my gear, and I want to take you back a little bit. My first backpacking trip, this was my stove. Get it a little bit closer there. And it actually it was packed in this box. Let's put it in there. And, well, it goes on. Anyway, this was a heavy stove. And in fact, it has a nice size reflector, but the burner part is really quite small right there. I no longer, I carried this on one backpacking trip. That was enough. And that first backpacking trip almost ended my backpacking career. But in the last 2 years, I've decided to get back into it. And so let me show you what stoves I'm using now. Actually, I have already introduced you in a previous video at Brown County State Park to this stove, and this is just a generic small compact stove. You used to be able to get them for $15, but I don't know, they're probably, $275. I'm teasing. So it's a nice little stove. The problem that I have with this stove is the burner area, very small. And in fact, it just puts out a very concentrated flame, and it put a really bad burn on the bottom of my titanium cup. So I'm not too sold on this one anymore. In an emergency, yeah, it'll work. Nice thing I do like about this, and let's see if you can see the spark. I don't think you can see that. But it has a lighter built in. And so that's probably its saving grace. So last year I did get a burner that was slightly larger. And in fact, the burner on this one is larger than that first stove that I had that I took up Mount LeConte in the Smokies. Very nice, large burner. And the carrying case is very small. The burner and the tube are separate. You then screw it in to the bottom, and makes a nice little stove. If you're weight conscious, however, it's not extremely light. Certainly not as light as that the one that was in the orange case. So I probably will not be taking that one on a backpacking trip unless something happens to change my mind. Now, I recently then, when I was at REI, picked up the stove that everybody uses. And so I'm not one to follow the crowd, but everybody's using it, so I might as well give it a shot. It's the MSR Pocket Rocket 2. And so it looks a lot like that other compact stove that I've had for about 2 years now, that I just showed you, that was in the orange case. So that's it. It has a more spread out burner surface than the other compact one that I showed you. Hopefully it won't cause hot spots. I mean, sure, it's not as big of a burner surface as this one, but I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see how it works. Now, the thing about this one is it does not have the built-in starter. Now, a lot of people, and I'm looking for something here, a lot of people use their Bic lighter to light it. The thing I don't like about that is you're getting your thumb, to strike it, you're getting your thumb right down there next to the flame. I don't like that. So MSR, now let me tell you something. MSR says, well, the reason that they don't put the piezo lighter on this, as was in this one, the reason they don't do that is to save weight, right? They want to save weight. And in fact, this one is, I believe, about 3 or 4 ounces lighter than this one. So, yeah, they do save some weight by not including the lighter. But so that you can have a lighter that's easy to use and you don't burn your fingers, they sell this piezo lighter that you can use to light your stove, and it weighs about 2 ounces. So 2 ounces here added to the weight of the stove, and your weight savings over this one is now down to 0.2. My main reason for this stove is the larger burner surface, so we'll see how that works. Actually, I have already used it once, and it was good. It was good, and we'll see how this does this camping season. Okay, one other thing that I want to show you. Well, maybe 2 other things. The other way of reducing weight in your cook system, instead of using the large can of propane, is to use the smaller one. That saves you a whole lot of weight. It also is more expensive because the price between the two isn't a big difference, but you get half the gas. And so it's more expensive because you get less for about the same price. But if you're weight conscious, then this is a much better choice than the larger canister. Okay, one more thing and then we're going to be done. We're coming up on tick season. And so I hate ticks. Everybody hates ticks. Well, give me a second here. I'm trying to find it. Okay, I found it. It's so small and light, got lost in my first aid kit. This right here is a tick puller, and it pulls the ticks out. If one gets attached to you, it pulls the ticks out with its head intact, so you're not leaving the tick in your skin. And so I don't know. It was just a very small price at REI, so I did get this. It is going in my first aid kit, and hopefully ticks leave me alone. But if they don't, I have a tick puller. Okay, so that's it. I hope some of this information was helpful to you. So this video is already getting way too long. I hate gear videos. So see you later. Have a good day. Bye.